The mother entered her daughter's room for the first time in 6 years. But the sight before her shook her heart. Every month, she had been sending 80,000 rupees home so her daughter could live comfortably. But there wasn't a single piece of clothing in the room. Her shoes were torn and unwearable. In contrast, the little nephew next door was eating chicken legs every day. His room was filled with expensive toys and numerous snacks. But the real truth came to light when the mother opened her daughter's diary. It read, August 9th, a rainy day. Grandma beat me again today. Just because I ate half a loaf of bread. Grandma says girls are a burden. They should work more and eat less. August 10th, a sunny day. Grandma went to town to buy new clothes for her younger brother Zhongyao. Quote, I needed clothes too, she said, but Grandma said I wasn't worthy of wearing them. The mother was devastated, regretting leaving her innocent daughter to fend for herself in the city to earn money. Every month she kept sending a huge amount of money for the care of her daughter. But her mother-in-law spent everything on her grandson and never even gave her a full meal. The girl, tormented by hunger, called her parents and tearfully pleaded with them to take her home. However, the busy parents, thinking she was simply missing them, comforted her and said they would return as soon as work was finished. They didn't know that this would be their last conversation with their daughter. When the grandmother learned of her granddaughter's complaint, she became furious. She brutally beat the girl and made her stand in the rain for 3 days and nights. As a result, the girl developed a high fever and became exhausted. The uncle tried to take her to the hospital, but the grandmother stopped him, saying that the girl was a burden and didn't need treatment. She would recover if she slept. Just then, the father called. He asked his younger brother if anything was wrong with their daughter, but he stammered. The grandmother snatched the phone and lied, saying she just had a mild cold and not to worry. The mother, hearing this, immediately sent 2,000 rupees to help her get treatment. But the grandmother spent the money on celebrating her grandson's birthday. As he left, he threatened his granddaughter, telling her to get up early the next morning and work, or face the consequences if she ruined her brother's birthday. Unfortunately, the girl died that very night while waiting for her parents. The next morning, the grandmother went to wake her, but found her already dead. The younger son tried to break the news to his elder brother. But the grandmother stopped him, saying, why tell him? You get so much money every month. Do you want to stop? Hide it as much as you can. She ordered her son to bury the girl in the hills behind. But by morning, villagers arrived to celebrate their grandson's birthday, and the girl's body was forced to be covered with a quilt. Meanwhile, the parents' company had been listed in the city, and they returned to the village with a multitude of gifts to surprise their daughter. Upon arriving home, they found a feast going on in the courtyard. They asked, Mother, why is there so much commotion? Grandma said, today is Zhongyao's birthday. The villagers have come. The parents asked where Tong Tong was. Grandma lied and said, she was sleeping with a fever. Mother said she would go and check. Grandma tried to stop her, but the mother insisted. Then she found her daughter's teddy bear lying in the garbage, the same doll that her daughter never separated from herself. The mother was shocked and asked, why did you throw it away? This was Tong Tong's most beloved doll. Then the uncle's throat choked, and the truth came out of his mouth because she had died. On hearing these words, the ground slipped from under the mother's feet, and everything fell apart.